Good day to you. Welcome to United Spirits. I'm Renee, and today is Wednesday, January 12th, 2022. The fit word of the day is share. Before we dive into our discussion about what sharing is to you and to me, fully integrated together. Fit. Fully integrated together. If you think of a puzzle piece and all the unique pieces and the different structures and colors and makeup of individual puzzle pieces, they're individual, important all unto themselves, but they are not complete until they're connected with the rest of the pieces. Fully integrated together is like a whole puzzle put together. And one by one, I'm talking about these fit words of the day because actually all of these words and ideas, expressions that come from me, they fit together in life. And my objective of having these videos every day, first and foremost, I bask in my wellness and wholeness and full expression of myself. I haven't always been confident to do that, and just claiming my health and wealth and abundance is has proven just to be a good place for me, even at the face of adversity and challenges, hurt and pain, which will come and go. I feel like just realizing these individual pieces and expressions of myself help me realize that I am an integral part of the whole village, the whole puzzle, as you are. So I'm just sharing these expressions with you. Maybe, I shed some insight. Who knows? Please, I'd love to hear what you think in the comments section. And always feel free to call me or email me to have more discussions. This is what life is about, and I enjoy connecting with people. So the fit word is share. And there's many ways to share, and I didn't always share with an open heart. I may have been what people call stingy or selfish, and when I got to the root of that, I realized at one point or another maybe I had insecurity, food insecurity, or I in my mind felt like I didn't have enough of something. And so now, as I'm older, I began making my own money and maybe started hoarding things. And it comes just from a cycle of thinking that I didn't have enough. But I know that is not the truth of who I am. In this moment, I have everything I need and more, and I have enough to share with others. And what are some things that I enjoy sharing? You might enjoy sharing them too. For example, appreciations. I appreciate the time you're taking just to hear me, say some words, and they may or may not make sense to you or anyone else, or maybe they do, but the fact that you're taking time to hear me, I truly appreciate you and the way you're showing up to support me. And thank you. And those of you who comment and give me such positive vibes, that really inspires me to continue doing this work, to continue sharing my expressions and continue spreading the idea that you and I and everyone can have and realize full health and wealth and abundance in our lives. And that's why I do this work. I love to share the fact that I did not come from a perfect life. I had many challenges, and I've shed many tears. I've bled and suffered and had pain and grieved, and probably wished or asked God, well, why me? But I'm here now to say that's okay. We did that, and we're still here. So let's just enjoy it in the most peaceful and expressive way and loving way. So I enjoy celebrating, sharing celebrations, and let's celebrate even the small, tiny baby steps that we make toward growth. So I started walking on the treadmill again after not doing it, after doing any activity really for maybe 3 to 5 years, and day by day, if I just push myself to take a few more steps on the treadmill, a few more minutes, one more minute, and that just, my heart thanks me, my feet and my whole being says thank you for taking care of me, and it's worth that extra effort. And I'm just sharing with you that it may not be easy, but you can do it. You are a beautiful expression of health and wellness and the village. And I thank you. Sharing ideas of generosity and abundance, teaching content to our little ones, get those children from in front of those devices. And it's okay. Like, children are super smart, and they learn at like 8 months how to navigate computers and cell phones, mobile phones, whatever you call them, smartphones and iPhones. And I think that's beautiful. But can they navigate the streets and ride a bike and ride skates and take care of their bodies? And can they show expression and have full conversations with people and express their creativity? And I'm just saying, conversing and using words and being able to identify emotions and feelings are just as important as being wise about technology, if not more. And identifying flowers and trees and plants and the wild, and seeing a bluebird, knowing a bluebird is definitely different than a pigeon. I mean, we have all these beautiful gifts in the world. Nature pops up. Can your children and children around you, can you identify all the glorious nature around you? I'm just sharing that this is important for whole health. Sharing ideas, participating fully in life, engaging and appreciating others is a great form of sharing and decision making, so that decisions aren't placed on only one person, one male or one female. No one should have to make big decisions on their own. That is a joint effort. The village, the family, communities, and society should make important decisions together for the good of all, for the children, for our elders, for middle-aged elders such as myself, and for the good of nature. Leadership is the responsibility of everyone. What is your part in your community? What is your part in your family? Are you engaging and sharing the lifestyle that you wish to see? Engage in for yourself. Model that. Share in the perfect modeling of what a good life is. In the midst of challenges, how do you come together as a family and a community and still feed yourself good food and exercise your body and still work out finances? And how do you clean your home and do the laundry and garden and grow tomatoes? It's so easy to grow tomatoes on your balcony, in your backyard. Share in community and eating nutritious foods. Those are important things for the longevity of our people, of all people. So have you heard the expression, there's a new paradigm emerging. There is a new paradigm emerging. The way that we have been living lives, or the way that we have perceived that we're living, is actually changing. Some old cycles and beliefs and structures are crumbling, and it's a good thing. It's scary, it's kind of noisy and messy, but a new beautiful way of being and living is emerging. And I've heard that there's 2,000 years of peace coming. Now, I am going to assume that's 2,000 years with humanity. I mean, we don't expect some big, meteor to obliterate. Forgive me, I shouldn't even say that, but I expect that humanity will persist and exist and evolve. And what would that look like? Well, if you have great ideas of how to express peace on earth, show up and give your insight and go past your fears, be courageous and speak up and share with your family members and our tribe. Inclusion and diversity. So we are each individual unique expressions of one divine mind, one divine intelligence, one divine love in the universe. You are divine, unique expression, and you are included. You are diverse. Inclusion and diversity improves when you show up in a peaceful, loving way to express yourself and how you see the world, your perspective, share your ideas and your creativity. That's so important. We can't blame anyone but ourselves if we don't show up to say, hey, what I have to say is important and this is for the good of everyone. Can you listen, please? Thank you for listening, by the way. And so, resolving and transforming conflict. So, because we are diverse and we wish to be included, and that doesn't always sit well with everyone, we please push past personal judgments of others, because those will be there. But finding ways to express yourself peacefully. You don't need a large vocabulary to just say, I hear you. I truly hear you, and I know that's your perspective. I respectfully disagree because I feel this way and I've experienced this, but I understand that your view is important and so is mine. Sharing that all views, all perspectives are important, and coming to some common ground to resolve and transform what appears to be conflict. You'll find that conflicts really just are messages from the universe that something needs to be addressed. So let's find peaceful ways to address conflicts or differences in opinion. Debating is important. There are debate clubs. If you need some education on how to express yourself in an effective way without arguing, without being violent, check out some debate clubs. And there are some virtual debate clubs. You will learn so much about how to express yourself without having violence or being too provocative. And I like to be provocative. Sometimes I talk about topics people are totally against, or like, oh my gosh, what is she talking about? And that's okay. That's okay. We all have differences in opinions and thought processes, and we sharing our ideas is divine. I encourage it. Sharing listening skills, sharing health and wellness ideas, nutrition. I love to cook healthy, whole foods. I don't really eat processed foods. If I want a cookie or something sweet, I have to go in there and get individual ingredients and bake it. So just lately I baked these oatmeal, raisin, walnut cookies with bananas and peanut butter, and very fulfilling, very healthy, very sweet because I put some molasses and brown sugar in there. And sure, probably a little fattening, but they were so good and good for me. I would like to share recipes with you. I would like to share a meal. We'll find a way to do that in the future in a way that is comfortable for all. I would love to do that. Let's share with each other, break bread together. And so let's see, we're going on 13 and a half minutes, sharing, teaching content, sharing warm vibes, mentoring others, celebrating movement, achieving growth together as a tribe, sharing leadership qualities and skills for those of us who need to know how to run a business or how to encourage others to be their best selves. Let's share ideas and reflect, participate fully in life. I always have notes because I have so much to say, and I'm very passionate about my wellness and your wellness, and about living peacefully. That's where my heart is, and that's why I do this work. So when I was teaching elementary school, our school, I was at Lake School in San Pablo, and my principal was Grace Morizawa. Oh, what a lovely, lovely principal she was. She taught me so much about how to show up for children and how to be compassionate. And we used the Tribes Community book. And maybe I feel like that has really influenced cooperative togetherness, this idea that tribes work for the highest good of the whole tribe. It isn't just about individual thoughts or individual growth. It's like, well, focus on your growth so that the whole community grows. And so I want to encourage you to share your light with others, share your ideas, share your inspiration that you too can be healthy, you too can be wealthy, you too have what it takes to improve our community for the good of all. So I have said a lot. I don't know if I've even covered my notes, but if you are still here listening, I appreciate you. And this is my personal challenge to create a video sharing my heart and my love with you until December 2022. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I love you. Mwah! Have a glorious day.